Ever been in that confusing situation where you can't tell if a woman is genuinely interested in you or just being polite? You're not alone. Many men struggle to decipher these signals, especially when she's keeping her emotions concealed. But fear not, this video serves as your comprehensive guide to understanding those subtle cues. Stick with us, and by the end, you'll be equipped to decode the secret language of attraction. Let's delve into unraveling the truth behind those mixed signals. Number 1. She smiles when she sees you. A woman's smile speaks volumes, especially if it consistently brightens up whenever she lays eyes on you. This could indicate her liking for you, albeit subtly. Sometimes when someone finds another person attractive, they use their smile to seem approachable, subtly encouraging the other person to take action. However, it's crucial to consider the context and frequency of her smiles around you. If she frequently lights up in your presence, it's a strong indication of her interest. Number 2. Hair play and mirroring body language. Take note of subtle gestures like a woman running her fingers through her hair while conversing with you, as it's a classic indicator of interest. Similarly, if she mirrors your body language by leaning in when you do or matching your gestures, it's a subconscious display of alignment and interest in your interaction. Also, listen for changes in her tone of voice. When someone is attracted to another person, their voice tends to become softer and more melodious, as if drawing the other person in. If you notice her speaking in a gentler tone around you, it's likely a sign of her interest. These subtle cues, combining physical gestures and vocal changes, are indicative of her attraction to you. In number 3, exposing her neck. The seemingly subtle act of a woman exposing her neck holds significant meaning in body language. This can be done through actions like tilting her head, wearing clothing with open necklines, or letting her hair down to reveal her neck. It's a way for women to express vulnerability and openness, seen as a subtle invitation for the other person to come closer. This method of showing interest without being overly obvious is a delicate yet effective way for women to communicate their feelings. Keep an eye out for this gesture. It's a subtle yet meaningful sign of her interest in you. Number 4. Quick glances. When a woman is interested but trying to keep it under wraps, one subtle sign is her quick glances in your direction. These fleeting looks serve as a way for her to connect without being too obvious, a cautious approach that balances showing interest with maintaining mystery. Eye contact can be intense and revealing, so if you catch her eyes darting towards you and then swiftly pulling away, especially when you meet her gaze, it's a significant indicator she's into you, but playing it cool. These brief shy glances are her unspoken way of expressing interest while trying to mask her true feelings. Keep an eye out for these moments. They're subtle but telling signs of her hidden affection. Number 5. Lip licking. Experts suggest that if a woman frequently licks her lips around you, it could be a sign of hidden attraction. This subtle gesture might be more than just a casual habit. It could be an unconscious action she takes when she's interested in someone. While it can simply mean she's moisturizing her lips, in the right context, it's a signal of attraction. So if you notice her licking her lips more around you, take it as a hint. This small yet telling action is her way of showing interest without openly admitting it. Number 6. Nervousness. It's often easy to spot when a woman is nervous around you, a sign she might be trying to hide her feelings. Nervousness can manifest in various ways like excessive sweating, stuttering, or fidgeting. If her hands tremble while talking to you or her voice quakes, these are potential signs of her hidden affection. Over time, as she becomes more comfortable, these signs may lessen as her feelings become clear. Interestingly, some women react by becoming more defensive or critical, a way to guard their emotions. If she's unusually snarky or critical in your conversations, it could be her way of concealing how she truly feels. These defensive actions are often a facet masking her genuine interest in you. In number 7. Inviting body language. Body language can be a significant indicator of interest, falling generally into two categories: inviting and defensive. When a woman displays inviting body language, she's subtly signaling her interest. Look for gestures like leaning in during conversations, uncrossing her arms, or pointing her feet towards you. These actions, like having open arms or an inclined posture, suggest she's engaged and receptive to what you're saying. Her inviting body language is an unconscious way of showing that she likes you and is open to a closer connection. Conversely, defensive body language, like crossed arms or feet pointed away, often indicates disinterest or a desire to maintain distance. Number 8. Remembering small details. Paying attention to the little things can be a big indicator of interest. If a woman remembers small details about you, it's a sign she's more than just casually attentive. Women often focus on these nuances when they're attracted to someone. Notice if she recalls something you mentioned weeks ago or is tuned into your preferences. This level of detail, like knowing your favorite food, music preferences, or the kind of humor you enjoy, goes beyond general conversation. It shows she's making an effort to understand and connect with you on a deeper level. These small but significant memories are her way of subtly expressing her interest and desire to know the real you. Number 9. Sitting near you. Choosing to sit near you. When a woman consistently chooses to sit near you, whether at work, school, or social events, it's a simple yet significant gesture. While this doesn't automatically mean she's interested, regular repetition of this behavior is a telling sign. Sitting close to you is her subtle way of showing interest without making it too overt. It's an underrated yet deliberate choice, reflecting her desire to be near you. This action allows her to be in your proximity, engage more easily in conversations, and be a part of your immediate environment. Number 10. Indirect compliments. When a woman gives you indirect compliments, she's saying nice things about you without being too obvious about her feelings. For instance, if she praises your hard work or comments positively on your fashion sense, she's actually complimenting you in a roundabout way. These kinds of compliments might be hard to spot at first, but they mean a lot. She's focusing on things she likes about you, which shows she's interested but doesn't want to make it too clear. Pay attention to these subtle praises. They're her way of showing she likes you without saying it directly. Number 11. Seeking your attention. When a woman consistently tries to grab your attention, whether at work, school, or a social event, it's a clear sign she's interested. She might do this in various ways, like being extra funny, telling interesting stories, or engaging in conversations about topics she knows you like. Her effort to make herself noticeable to you is her way of showing interest subtly. By talking about things you're into or extending conversations, she's signaling she wants to be closer to you. These actions are her non-verbal way of expressing her feelings without actually having to spell them out. Pay attention to these efforts. They're deliberate attempts to connect with you. Number 12. Extra effort in appearance. For many women, looking good is part of their daily routine. But if she's making an extra effort to look her best around you, take it as a hint. This might mean wearing more makeup, choosing stylish outfits, or experimenting with her hair just to catch your eye. This extra effort shows she cares about how you see her, subtly signaling her interest. It indicates the effort is specifically for you.